Here are the headlines for tonight of June 13th, 2022. Players per day of Pet Simulator X is being dropped by 23.7 thousand. New station sneak peek of SCR. What station could it be?
Not just one, but two fire incidents in Westover, one on Tidewater Street and another one on Amstel Drive in South Beach. The cause of the fire, find out.
Stepford High Street Station gives a reputation for being the least used station of the SCR. What is the cause?
Passenger per day of Grand Continental Railway is now being dropped to 60%. Could this be the end of the line of the railway? And death threats from news anchor of News Frontier, Zion Andrew Manuel, is criticizing the other personalities.
Live from KKTV News Network Center, this is Robloxia News Tonight. Good evening, Robloxians. Let's start the news regarding the drop numbers of players per day in Pet Simulator X. It seems that the number of players per day on Pet Simulator X dropped again, because the number of players per day of Pet Simulator X dropped to 23.7 thousand. Athena Santiago has tonight's news reports.
It seems that the players per day of Pet Simulator X dropped again because the players per day of Pet Simulator X dropped by 23.7 thousand, while yesterday the players per day of the game were over 30.8 thousand. According to Big Games, 2% cheaters is still the reason why it continues the decrease of players per day of Pet Simulator X. I'm Athena Santiago, reporting for Robloxia News Tonight. Another sneak peek of the newly refurbished waterline station was shown by SCR. In SCR's tweet post, you can see the station signs, but it's hard to look at it. According to some Robloxians, it is possible that this is the upgrade of James Street Station, because James Street Station is the worst waterline station. Excuse me. Two fire incidents occurred in separate areas of Westover, cited as the cause of the fire due to neglected open LPG again. Isabel Harris, correspondent of Westover Robloxia, has the tonight's news reports.
Another fire incident took place on Tidewater Street. The fire almost engulfed the house, and at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the fire out declared at the burnt house. The fire almost engulfed this house on Amstel Drive in South Beach. The fire reached the fourth alarm. Some of the alleged causes of the fire in these two houses were due to neglected LPG, but incident is still being investigated. I'm Isabel Harris, correspondent of Westover Robloxia, reporting for Robloxia News Tonight.
Up next, Stepford High Street Station of SCR became the least used station. Passenger per day of Grand Continental Railway dropped to 60%. And evil threats from News Frontier anchor Zion Andrew Manuel. Is it true or fake? Let's fact check. More headlines are on the way when we return on Robloxia News Tonight.
Pag may check, that's the right one. The right one is Right Med.
Maraming salamat, Miss Susan Roses, sa tulong mo na isulong ang karapatan ng bawat Pilipino sa dekalidad at abot-kayang gamot.
Akala ko cookies yun pala, sewing kit.
Akala ko ice cream pero tirang pusit.
Akala ko waterproof, yun pala hulas.
Akala ko joyride, yun pala may butas. Akala ko kasha, yun pala bitin.
Akala ko mainit, lamig nang dumating.
Akala ko gusto, pero ghosted ako.
Akala ko cake, yun pala styro.
Akala ko akin na ang lahat ng dapat kong makuhang ni.
Bitin na naman,
pero okay lang yan.
na magkakamali. Walang mapapala kung dun ka sa lugi. Tara, go for more with Pepsi Go. May free 30 ml more, hindi ka na mabibigo.
Akala ko high-end, yun pala from DV.
Akala ko comfy, yun pala itchy.
Akala ko crunchy, makunat naman.
Akala ko siksik pero ba't walang laman?
Akala ko chika, yun pala may benta.
Akala mo meron pa, yung pala wala na.
Huwag kang matakot, di na magkakamali. Walang mapapala kung dun ka sa lugi. Tara, go for more with Pepsi Go. Mas marami ang inom, hindi ka na mabibigo.
You are watching Robloxia News Tonight, only here on KKTV News, your trustworthy network.
The Stepford High Street station of Stepford Connect has become the least used station in the whole NCR. Find out the reason because Elijah Mason, correspondent of Stepford County, has the tonight's news reports.
This is Stepford High Street, one of the SCR Connect stations, but now almost no one visits this station. One of the reasons why no one visits this station is because of the 90-degree platform, and some dispatchers, they can't dispatch the trains coming to this station because of the 90-degree platform. Few Robloxians said that hopefully this station will be upgraded. I'm Elijah Mason, correspondent of Stepford County, reporting for Robloxia News Tonight.
The passenger per day of the Grand Continental Railway dropped again when yesterday it was 70% passenger per day of Grand Continental Railway. But now it is at 60%. But according to GCR, they will not close even if they will be in huge debt.
We will warning our Robloxians because this last news will be disturbing. News Frontier anchor Zion Andrew Manuel made a video threat to other personalities. Some of the aforementioned personalities is get angry to the News Frontier anchor. Damon Moren has the tonight's news reports. It seems that all this stuff, even the CEO of the FBS network, Gabriel Ansaldo, were surprised after seeing the video thread, and because of the several racial slurs in this picture. We will just put an asterisk on the racial slurs, and the picture will also be covered due to disturbance. The text says, "You are a demon, Risuto, Die DPRS1, Yao, SKC, Miley Cyrus, Mel Tiangco, and other personalities." For someone who don't know, John Harley Anuevo is the former news anchor of the News Frontier, and he can't believe that this will be the threat for him for working at the network for many years. And due to the incident, the News Frontier will not be on air until the network faces a problem. But according to some research, this picture was fake, and here are the reasons. Number 1, Zion Andrew Manuel didn't show his face. Number 2, he didn't say that to other personalities. He says that he don't want to make a disaster on the network. He also said that he don't want to make a fight in other personalities. I'm Damon Morin, reporting for Robloxia News Tonight. And here are the final words for this night from the group Demi. Never laugh at someone's situation, because you just never know if someday you will find yourself in the very same position. And that is our news tonight of June 13, 2022. Thank you for joining us this Monday night. I'm Danny Gorio.
I'm Harper Thompson. We will continue bringing the news in any areas of Robloxia. We will continue deliver meaningful news that is important to you. I'm Demelza Carter.
This is Robloxia News Tonight. Good evening, Robloxians.